So I started a Kickstarter campaign, and the strapline was, "Embrace the documentary that will create global change." It was a pretty big undertaking, but it's exactly what we ended up doing. After people watched the film, we started getting messages that people were starting to celebrate their bodies instead of hating their bodies. And people started going to the beach and going to the pool and wearing their bathers. And I describe it that they started to get off the sidelines. It is the most powerful thing I've ever done in my life, is learn to embrace my body. And I want every Australian to feel that joy and that freedom and that sense of adventure and that gratitude. So growing up, I had a happy childhood, and I just remember doing lots of things with my body, but I was never hung up on how I felt about my body. That happened after I had my 3 kids. My body changed so much, and I started to think that there was something wrong with my body. I entered a bodybuilding competition, and it was almost like my social experiment to discover what would it feel like to have the perfect body. So I went and got the body, and it didn't make me happy. So a few months after the competition, my body went back to what it was before the competition, but I was really happy. And friends said to me, "Taryn, you're in the body that you hated before and you were desperately unhappy, but now you're happy. How is that a thing?" And I explained to them that, well, what I realized in the process, in that journey to get the perfect body, was that it took too much of my time and obsession, and it took me out of my life and just into my head, and it made me deeply unhappy. So I wanted to post my own non-traditional before and after photograph, and my before photo was on stage in my perfect bikini body, and my after photo was as I am now. It attracted huge amounts of media, and I guess it's because that people just aren't used to seeing people happier in a body that wasn't the stereotypically perfect body. People were sharing with me stories that they'd never shared with anyone. And what I discovered was it was a global epidemic of body shaming and people hating their bodies, and it needed a bigger solution. I thought, well, I'm a photographer and I love telling stories, so what if I bring those two things together and make a film? Like, how hard could that be? It was soon seen by millions of people in over 190 countries. What it said to me was that we were so ready for a new narrative. This film was giving people permission to find the adventure again in life and in their bodies. We have 28,000 days on the planet if we're really lucky, and we're not meant to spend those days at war with our bodies. We weren't born into the world hating our bodies. It's something that the world has taught us. I want every person on the planet to experience the joy and freedom that comes from embracing your body.